5 critical things you need to do it now to reorganize your financial life. The first and foremost is list of assets, which will include the details such as account number, identification of assets, signatories and nominees. Which are these assets? First is liquid assets, which would include bank balances and bank FDs. Next in line is financial assets such as long-term FDs, post office saving schemes, mutual funds, shares, bond, debentures, etc. Next in line is life insurance policies, where you should jot down the NAVs, the maturity date and maturity value. Next in line is your retirement assets such as PF, PPF, employee provident fund, superannuation fund, annuity plans, pension plans. Next in line is capital account balance in businesses as partner. After that, you need to note down a residential flat which you own with a detail such as flat number, name of the society, area as per agreement and area as per BMC records. Next in line is the other properties that you hold, such as ancestral property, part share that you hold with a similar details. After that, you need to include other valuable assets such as jewelry, which will where you need to list out the details of jewelry and the weight measurement of that. And the last and most important thing is list out your artifacts, family heirlooms and antiques. Second important step is to work out your retirement corpus. How much you need to retire in today's cost. For that, you need to set the retirement age. Now, which are the steps you require to work out a retirement corpus? First is corpus is consisting of the expenses you require for a decent lifestyle. You may need certain expenses less and you may need certain expenses more, such as medical expenses. Second is list of your current set goals, such as buying a house, buying a second home or weekend home, children's higher educations, children's marriage expenses. All this you need to list out with the current cost details and the month and year in which you require it. Next in line is you need to list out your existing liabilities such as mortgage liability and loan liability. But remember, do not include your own house and jewelry as asset while working out the corpus. Third important item is your passwords and pins as regards your bank accounts, your safe deposit lockers, your emails, etc. And this, I think you should keep it in a diary and share these details with your spouse and your son and daughter. Fourth important point is prepare your will. You should prepare will separately for yourself and your spouse. The will should indicate that all the assets would be passed on how. Normally, the financial planner suggests that the husband should pass on to the wife and wife should pass on to the husband. The fifth and important point is to prepare a family arrangement document. This is to avoid time consuming and costly process of probate. Why? Because in the states of Maharashtra, West Bengal and Tamil Nadu, probate is mandatory and probate cost is stamp duty of 75,000 and a costly lawyer. The way out is to prepare a family arrangement deed wherein you list out all your assets and all the family members get together to and sign it, wherein you list out how you want to share your assets after both husband and wife dies. Whether you want to give it to your children, how much, to your relatives, to your alma mater, to your native place, to your needy friends, to your needy family members. I suggest with this data you can identify the gap in your needs. List out all sum total of all your assets and your corpus that you need it. The difference between that you can fill it with taking a term insurance plan. After this, I suggest you consult certified wealth and financial planner to take this process forward.